Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on these lights. I have about 4 of them. So what I try to do, go first and just see if there's anything magnetic. This is magnetic. Magnetic here. It's not magnetic, so it's just these 2 pieces. So we're going to go and start taking it apart and see what we got. Just put a magnet right here to catch all the screws. Oh, this one's not magnetic either. It may be stainless. Plastic. Well, I'm gonna just take this piece apart, hopefully, if I can get to it. Take this head off. It's not magnetic either. Take this off and see if it'll be easier to work with, just one little piece at a time. It looks like we have all the wires going through it, so. Let's try to take that off. Yep, here we go. It's just the light itself. Well, now we got a flat head. It didn't stick either. Stainless. Just curious to see how much non-ferrous stuff's in here. Oh, that's steel. More flat head. Not magnetic either, so that might be look yellowish, so it might have brass. Aluminum. Just cut this off and get it out of the way. Magnetic. how does this come off? So here's some screws here. That's probably to take this glass off. Screws are out. What's going on? Piece of glass, trash. This seems to just pop out. Yeah, that's magnetic. But there's no screws inside. Let's take this off and see what we got. We'll figure this one out later, but it looks like it's all non-magnetic anyway. So it's not magnetic, so we'll see. That isn't either. So now we got that, wires. These that have that are magnetic off. And then I can catch the rest. That's one. It's semi-magnetic, but they don't catch. Those don't either. None of that catches. Just one. That's magnetic also. And this was it, the chunk, either aluminum or stainless, but it's pretty heavy, so it might be stainless because it's heavier than aluminum. Now the next is getting this neck off. Take these screws off on one side and then I'll flip it over. Get the other side, if there's any. Yep, they're all magnetic. I normally let them drop, and if they stick to the magnet, I know they're not stainless, and vice versa. So, see where we're at. Stretches. So it's got some kind of tension. Maybe that's what this is. It's magnetic. this. Looks like this is a bolt of some sort. Or wherever it is, it's on there tight. Are these Allen wrenches or screws? The Allen wrench here. Ah, it's too small. And then this one is too big. So luckily it's a little bit sticking out. So with the pliers. I'm trying to figure out what this tension is. Did this come out? No. There's something here. Can't get to it. There it goes. Magnetic also. Oh, there's a screw in here, so. Oh, it's like a little indention in there, so it's like a screw that's pinned it in place. Let me see if I can knock it out. And here's the screw. There's a lot of little moving parts on here. There's a big spring inside. There you go. That's the magnetic part. See if I can get to this nut. Oh, that's loose. Right back. Well, come to find out, I can't, there's no way to disassemble this part, but I found it's just unscrewing it from the bottom. This came out. This has a long strip of copper wire all the way down, but there's no way. I tried to pull it from one end and it just tore off, so we're just gonna have to take that and put it with the scrap. No wires coming out now. So on to the next. I'll flip this over. It looks like there's nothing. Oh, there's an Allen wrench here. Let's see. Oh, too big. And more than likely too small. No, that one fits. I'm not sure if that's #1 steel or just shred. Doesn't look that thick, but it's pretty heavy. And then we'll just flip it over, see what we got under here. Just the plugs. Might have to take all these. Let me just change the drill bit since it's flathead. Not coming out, so there might be a nut underneath. This bit might be too thick. Right, there's a nut underneath. It's out. We gotta cut this off. The black. Looks like we just pull them out. That's just shred. Shred. Ooh, it's a little warm out here. Luckily, I got a little tree in the corner. Get a little shade going, but man, it's still hot. That's all shred. This isn't, but it's heavy. Looks like cast aluminum, but it's real heavy. Got these little things here, so all I'm gonna do is just pop these pins out, and then I'll just put a a screw or something on the end, and then just tap it out with the hammer, because my punch is gonna be too small. So I'm just gonna find a screw that'll fit inside the hole, and then, you know, for example, this, it doesn't go all the way through, but it hits, it'll go in. So let's try it right now. I'll get the pliers on one end. And then I'll put that in there. It might not be long enough, but yep, it worked. Pulled it out. Well, you know what? Look at that. I just went to do with the pliers just for the sake of it, and it came out. So I'll just wedge the pliers in a little bit. Well, the first one's worked. Well, you know what, those pliers are probably too thick. Yep. Look at that. I just did like a prying motion and then pinch it at the same time, and there it goes. I just go up and down. That didn't work, but with the pliers, just wiggle it. Let me see if it'll come out. Yep. Look at that, piece of cake. So all I gotta do is do it 4 more times. Be right back. Well, got back to the light. Everything's done. So this, I just had to hammer it, and this pin popped out, both ends. Another piece of aluminum. So I already got rid of the shred, but this right here is aluminum. It's a pretty big piece. It's probably maybe 5-6 pounds just by itself. And then we got these other pieces, and this comes out, it was actually aluminum, not stainless either. So it's another aluminum. Then we got all this wire right here, and then a little bit of stainless. So if you do that times 4, I have 4 lights. Like I said, this alone is 5 pounds, so I at least have maybe 5, 6, maybe 2 pounds there, 3 pounds, maybe 5 pounds with this. So let's just say 5, 10 pounds here. So I'll have maybe somewhere around 35 to 45 pounds of aluminum, and then plus a little bit of wire. That's pretty good. Instead of it going to the landfill or just to tin scrap prices. So once I add it all up, it'll be 4. So good deal. Till the next video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.